Welcome to the Ride to Conquer Cancer safety and event video. Remember, this is a ride, not a race. So please, at all times when you're on the road, remember this. Stay alert, stay alive. We'd like to start off with some important event information. Your wristband is your passport to the ride. It has your name, your rider number, and our emergency hotline number on it. You must wear it for the entire duration of the event. You can also save time waiting in lines on Saturday morning and pick up your packet, including your jersey, bike number, and all important documents on the Friday before you ride. You will also be able to drop off your bike on Friday. If you do so, there will be no need to wait in long lines on Saturday morning. When you arrive at camp on Saturday, you must leave your bike in the secure bike parking area. Now it's time to talk about our mandatory safety rules. The Ride to Conquer Cancer will start in waves. All participants will be pre-assigned into coloured wave groups. Number 1. You must obey all traffic laws. Violation of traffic laws will result in immediate expulsion from the ride and may result in a traffic citation from local police. For maximum rider safety, route hours and cut-off times have been established by the local police service. Participants along the route who are riding outside of these cut-off times will be supported by our sweep vehicles to get moved forward on the event route or to camp. On Sunday, participants may begin riding as early as 6:30 a.m. and must plan to start riding no later than 7 a.m. in order to be riding within cut-off times. The course will only be open during daylight hours. Riders found riding outside of these route hours may be expelled from the event. Number 2. You must wear a helmet, and it must be securely fastened at all times when you are on your bike during the ride. For maximum visibility, it is also mandatory to have a red flashing light adhered to the rear of your bike. Number 3. Use of iPods, MP3 players, radios, or mobile phones, even if you have a Bluetooth earpiece, is strictly prohibited. You are encouraged to bring a mobile phone with you, but you must pull off of the route to use it. Number 4. Drafting behind other cyclists is strictly prohibited. The roads are not closed to vehicular traffic and have high volumes over the weekend period. It is regulation for riders to always ride single file. Number 5. Participants shall keep as far as practicable to the left side of the roadway. Participants must ride single file on single lane carriageways. Passing of another participant is not permitted on any section of road that is too narrow to accommodate passing vehicle traffic. It must only be completed when safe to do so and only at a time that will not impact the flow of traffic. Number 6. You must openly display your rider number at all times. Riders are required to wrap their rider number over the top tube of their bike so that it is visible from both sides. You will also be provided a nameplate and cable ties to attach these to your bike. Number 7. Always follow the directions of ride officials. Our ride officials are trained to make the event as safe and enjoyable as possible, so please cooperate with them. Ride participants must always follow directions and instructions given to them by ride officials, including police, marshals, traffic management, staff, and crew. Remember to follow the rules of the road at all times, as the roadways are not closed during the event. If you are being escorted by police service along the route, please do not overtake police or event vehicles at any time. Number 8. There is no smoking allowed in the tents or anywhere near the tent area at camp. No open flames are allowed near tents either. Here are some important safety tips to remember. Go at your own pace. This is a ride, not a race. Think cooperative, not competitive. Avoid involved conversations while riding. When you're talking, you're not alert, so you're not safe. Please keep lengthy chats to a minimum. Pulling off of the road. If you have to stop for any reason, always signal first and move completely off the road. When conditions permit, give way to traffic and re-enter the ride safely. Be predictable. In a group, your actions affect those around you. Always ride straight and at a constant speed. If you need to turn or slow down, always alert other riders with hand signals long before you do it. Make sure to leave space between you and other cyclists when riding in a crowd, especially at hills. This will give you time to react to the riders around you. To let a passing support vehicle know everything is okay, use a thumbs up signal and keep your thumb up as the vehicle goes by so it is visible in the driver's rearview mirror. If you need help or assistance, pull off to the side of the road and give a thumbs down signal, or raise your arms and cross them above your head. Make sure you always watch out for road hazards such as potholes, gravel, or broken glass. Be courteous. and call or point out these hazards to the cyclist behind you. Clip in safely. The most common place to have to use your toe clips or clipless pedals is at an intersection. If your feet don't immediately clip in, ride through the intersection and then clip in once you've made it across. Always ride straight across railroad tracks. If you don't, your tires may slip into the tracks and cause you to fall. In the event of rain, the ride continues. Please be prepared with whatever wet or cold weather gear you might need. Take precaution and wear an item of high visibility with reflectors. Also, take extra care while you ride. Rain decreases your bike's ability to slow and brake, so accidents happen more often. Downhill riding requires every ounce of your focus. Make sure both hands are on your brakes at all times and ready to pull them both on at an instant's notice. If you only use your front brakes, you will flip over the handlebars. Make sure that your training schedule includes ample rides in hilly areas. Never stop for any reason in areas where the shoulder is narrow or where there is no designated turnout, and never cross the road to stop. If there is an emergency, call 000 first, then call the number on your wristband and alert us. At times during the ride, you will pass enthusiastic spectators who want to congratulate you. Let them cheer you on, but please, never put out your hand to high-five them. This is incredibly dangerous to you and to them. In addition to your safety, your health is our top priority. Follow these guidelines to prevent typical health problems that come with this type of athletic event. Always drink water before you are thirsty to avoid dehydration, and sports drinks like Hydralyte to avoid a low-sodium condition called hyponatremia. Both conditions are potentially fatal, and both are totally avoidable if you hydrate. Special note, we will not be providing individual water bottles, but will be providing plenty of water and sports drinks to refill your own water bottle or Camelback. So please bring a water bottle on day one. We have lined the route with portable toilets at every pit stop, every 25 to 30 kilometers. Do not avoid drinking water because you fear you won't have access to a toilet. You must also eat throughout the day. You will be working hard and you need to fuel your body. When you arrive at camp, keep hydrating for the remainder of the day and evening. Stretch. Stretch often. Stretch before, during, and after your day's ride. If you are hurt or unable to continue for any reason, please take advantage of the transport services. It's more important that you stay healthy and avoid injury than hurt yourself trying to ride every kilometer. Finally, a note about treatment versus prevention. Our medical crew, paramedics, and local hospitals are standing by if you have a problem. But many problems you might encounter can be prevented by you. Listen to your body and monitor how you feel. This is a very long trek, over 200 kilometers, so continually check yourself and those around you. And don't forget to hydrate. After your first day on the road, you'll arrive at camp where you'll enjoy dinner, entertainment, and a good night's rest. Here are a few things you need to know to make camp the fun, restful experience it needs to be. When you finally make your way to your tent for the night, be courteous to your fellow riders by being as quiet as possible. Everyone needs a good night's rest. Pack appropriately for cold weather. We will be camping, so layers work best to keep you warm in the evening. Overnight security will be on site when you're at camp. If you need assistance during the night, proceed to the security team who will coordinate a staff member to assist you. If you are feeling ill, proceed directly to the medical tent and a medical team member will be available to support you. If you cannot make it to either of these places, wake your tent mate immediately and ask them to go for help. If you ever need to find a member of the staff or crew while at camp, staff are in black shirts with the words "Staff" printed clearly, and crew members wear shirts with "Crew" printed clearly. If you have a medical issue, go to the medical tent. Medical crew members will be wearing red t-shirts with "Medical" printed clearly. As we reach the end of the ride safety video, we'd like to leave you with our ride safety message. Stay alert, stay alive. We want your ride experience to be fun, inspiring, and injury-free. And thank you again for your participation in the Ride to Conquer Cancer. Your contribution to this incredible cause brings us that much closer to conquering cancer. See you out on the road.